Staying in Bengaluru is turning out to be a nightmare for women. The last fortnight has seen several rape cases being reported across the city. The story of a 15-year-old raped within the premises of a Christian seminary in Hennur made headlines. The girl, who was about to become a nun, had to face the harsh reality of being raped and taped. But police investigations reveal a different story. Was the girl really raped? How far are her allegations true? Did the girl claim to have been raped to avoid becoming a nun? Well, we tell you all that and much more in this episode. Take a look. Rape cases in Bengaluru have created a storm in the city over the last few weeks. First, it was a girl who was molested inside a car in Fraser Town that made headlines. What followed next was a shocking incident of a 6-year-old girl allegedly raped inside her Vibgaya school premises. The incident enraged Bengalurians who took to the streets to protest against the crime on the little girl. Even as the protests gained pace, there was another rape incident that was reported in Hennur. A 15-year-old girl filed a complaint with the Hennur police station. She claimed that she had been sexually assaulted inside the seminary of the Sisters of Holy Nativity in Hennur. It is a place where girls from across the country are trained to become nuns in the future. The incident shocked everyone as a girl claimed that she was sexually assaulted and thrown naked within the premises of her house in broad daylight. But within a week, the police have raised several questions about the incident. Initial investigations hint that the girl was never assaulted in the first place. Then, why did this girl file a complaint that would bring shame to her dignity? What exactly happened that day? Well, here is a story as it was reported. July 16th, 2014, 1:30 p.m. It was a regular day at the seminary of the Sisters of Holy Nativity in Hennur. It was around 1:30 that afternoon when two men rang the doorbell. A 15-year-old girl inside the house opened the main door to greet the visitors. The two men took out a black color bottle and sprayed it on the girl's face. Within seconds, the girl was unconscious. The two men had sexually assaulted the girl who was in an unconscious state. The girl had no clue what happened to her. When she gained consciousness, she was being comforted by her friend Sudharani and sister Deena. The two had sprinkled water on her face and were trying to help her. The girl was lying naked in front of the main door and her clothes were thrown at her. The 15-year-old's friend Sudharani and sister Deena took the girl inside their house and comforted her. Interestingly, the two spotted something written on the left leg of the girl. If you don't give the money, print this picture in all newspapers. Yes, these were the words that were written on the girl's left leg. Sister Deena was shocked at what had happened. She immediately wiped the girl's leg. Soon, the 15-year-old filed a complaint with the Hennur police station. This is what she had to say in her complaint.
I, aged 15, was living at the above address with my family. I came to Bengaluru just 3 days ago with Sister Mary Grace. I was staying at Sister Holy Nativity, number 124, 3rd Main Road, Hennur, Bairasandra Layout, Bengaluru. I came here to be trained to become a nun. On the 16th of July 2014, I was inside our seminary. It was around 1:30 p.m. when Sister Dina had gone to the washroom. It was raining outside and my friend Sudharani had gone to the terrace to fetch our clothes. It was around the same time when somebody rang the main door bell. I went and opened the door. 2 unknown men barged into the house. One man was tall and wore a blue shirt and beige trousers. I can't remember much about the other person. They sprayed something on my face from a black bottle. Later, they pressed my head with their hands. They made me lose consciousness. I woke up after a while. Sister Dina and Sudharani were by my side when I regained consciousness. I was lying within the compound of our seminary. I was naked and my clothes were thrown on me. Someone had written on my left leg. It said, "If you don't give the money, I will print this picture in all newspapers." Sister Dina immediately took me inside the house and wiped away what was written. I was a victim of this crime. I have been sexually assaulted by strangers. I request you to kindly take action against the culprits.
The girl who had filed this complaint is a native of Andhra Pradesh. She had travelled to Bengaluru to be trained as a nun. But the 15-year-old was sexually assaulted even before she could take up the course. The incident had spurred protests across the city. The series of incidents that had taken place within a fortnight had left the city police embarrassed. The Hennur police wasted no time in their investigation, but their interrogations directed them to a different route. Questions are now being raised at the girl's complaint. Was the girl sexually assaulted? What really happened on that day? Well, the answers will take you by surprise. Take a look. The story of a 15-year-old being sexually assaulted inside a seminary sparked protests across Bengaluru. The girl who had come from Andhra Pradesh was subjected to torture just 3 days after she had landed in the city. Media hype had forced the police to work harder. Meanwhile, the girl was sent to St. John's Hospital for treatment. 2 teams were formed under the leadership of KR Puram Subdivision ACP Siddappa. Banaswadi Police Inspector Mohan Kumar was made the investigating officer in the case. One of the teams reached her hometown in Andhra Pradesh. More than 30 people were interrogated. 10 nuns from the seminary questioned. Yes, the police interrogated more than 30 people, of whom at least 10 nuns are from the seminary. The girl's clothes have also been sent to the forensic lab for testing. Interestingly, the police investigation has taken a different turn. The police are even trying to find out if there is any truth to the complaint. But what makes the police doubt the complainant? Why do the police think that the girl could not have been sexually assaulted? Doubt 1. The message written on the girl's leg. According to the girl's complaint, the culprits had written on the left leg of the girl. The message read, "If you don't give the money, print this picture in all newspapers." According to the complaint, the message was wiped off by one of the sisters. If the culprits had actually written the message, why would they write it on the girl's left leg? They could have written it on her thighs, stomach, or any other place. Why was it written on the leg, especially her left leg? To be precise, the message was written on the girl's left calf muscle. An interesting observation by the police states that the girl was a right-handed person. Any right-hander can easily write on their left leg, especially near the calf muscle. It would be really difficult for a right-handed person to write on their right leg. The police are trying to find out if the girl herself had written the message on her left leg. There is another reason for the police to look at this possibility. Doubt 2. The handwriting was similar to the victim's. It is being said that the handwriting on the girl's leg was similar to her own. Now, we had told you earlier that Sister Deena had wiped the message on the girl's leg when she found her in an unconscious state. But Sister Deena and the victim's friend Sudharani have themselves told the police that the handwriting on the leg was similar to that of the victim. Not just that, the witnesses say that the ink that was used to write on the girl matched with the pen's ink that was found inside the victim's vanity bag.